Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. We had a bit of volatility today, and some of you may know why. I'll be talking about that briefly towards the beginning part of this video, even though things appear calm, at least at the moment here. I also have perspective from several different XRP chart analysts, including one who thinks that literally within the next few days, it's possible the price of XRP could be doubling. I wouldn't mind seeing that, over $1 XRP finally. And I will certainly acknowledge when it happens fast, but there are also analysts who think that perhaps that timeline isn't quite precise enough. So we'll see. I'll share with you the perspectives. But before going further, I do want to be clear, I do not have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. I'm just an enthusiast who enjoys making YouTube videos about crypto-related topics, but just as a hobby and just for fun. As I record this video, it is 4:43 p.m. Central Time, Sunday, July 21st, 2024. XRP at the moment is above 60 cents. You'll love to see it. Bitcoin at 68,158 bucks. So that's been quite a recovery from the recent lows of $54,000. Here's a crypto fear and greed index, 74 out of 100, so the market is, understandably, currently feeling a little bit greedy here. So what happened this afternoon, though? Because here you can see on the 24-hour chart for Bitcoin, price just fell off a cliff here, around 12:45. Now, more precisely, it was 12:46 p.m. Central Time, which is my time zone. Why? Well, I'm sure many of you heard the news by now, but if not, check it out. Here's a headline from Daily Hodl. Bitcoin price rattles as President Biden quits 2024 presidential race, endorses Kamala Harris. And so, for whatever reason, the market got a little bit scare very briefly. Price plummeted. I mean, look at this move. It went from $67,493 at 12:46 p.m. I know it says 12:45, but the news broke technically 1 minute after that. I know because it was shared on X. So again, $67,493 to about a half hour later, $66,198. So fell off a cliff and then quickly recovered. Why that would be viewed initially by the market as some sort of negative, your guess is as good as mine. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense. I mean, I think what the market's going to care a lot more about is, are we going to have a pro-crypto administration moving forward or not? And so, I don't have any commentary specifically on that because this is not a political channel. It never will be. So I'm not going to shove my political views in your face, whether you agree with me or not. I will only talk about anything politically related insofar as it has an impact on finance and or crypto. And so here, it's certainly noteworthy and it's a historic moment. So he's gone. He's fully supporting his VP, Kamala. We'll see what the hell happens there. That's quite the uphill battle. I'll just leave it at that. It's going to be quite the uphill battle. But anyway, that's how the market responded, and the market quickly decided after a little over a half hour, we no longer care. Prices just come on up. So we did see some volatility today. Ultimately, not exactly a big deal in the world of crypto here, though. There was a post from chart analyst Credible Crypto, and for the sake of time, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but he was warning, like, what you need to watch for, if you want to see a continuation of the upside, basically, is for Bitcoin to be staying above $63,000. And at least at the time that I'm recording this, that certainly is indeed the case. And as far as XRP, and the rest of the video is 100% XRP focused. Here's an XRP BTC chart, which I've been watching like a hawk this entire year. There was this post shared by chart analyst Leb Crypto. And he said, XRP printing a classic bottoming structure versus Bitcoin and flipped major downtrend resistance. So my friends, and this is why I've been tracking this, is because every single market cycle where XRP's gone on tremendous rallies when we're in a bull market, you have seen XRP ultimately, it looks very poor in terms of how it's priced against Bitcoin. It looks devastatingly bad, and that's how some people view it. But that's not the right way to look at it. Those moments when XRP looks so poorly priced against Bitcoin, it represents maximum opportunity, because that's the moment historically when XRP finally starts ripping to the upside. And so from his perspective, Leb Crypto's perspective here, he's saying XRP definitely bottomed against Bitcoin. And so I'm not a chart guy. I don't have an opinion on whether or not the bottom for sure isn't against Bitcoin, which I think was on June 7th. But I'd just say, even if there is yet to be a new low for XRP price against Bitcoin, which becomes increasingly less likely from what I'm seeing from most analysts anyway, even if that happens, the market does still eventually find a bottom, so it doesn't matter anyway. And then he says also, and this is what really caught my attention. He says it has the fuel to 2x versus USD. That's right. So he's saying XRP could double in price against the United States dollar, and he says it usually does so very quickly, within 2 to 3 days. Should be an interesting week, especially if Bitcoin behaves. And so he's referencing it potentially happening this weekend when it starts, taking between 2 to 3 days. So if you fast forward a week from now, we'll see if what he's thinking here is probable, does come to pass. Maybe it won't. But I will certainly agree, you don't need to be a chart guy to understand this. When XRP goes, it just goes. You don't choose when it happens. You just wake up one day, you check, and you do a double take, like, whoa, XRP is now twice what it was last I checked. Like, those days have happened. They're few and far between, but they're really fun. Since we're in a bull market, it's reasonable to suppose that it's going to happen sooner than later. Whatever that ends up meaning, we're going to find out together. But yeah, absolutely. That is how quickly this happens. And then you'll notice that the sentiment's going to shift. When those moments occur, the bears are going to shut the hell up, saying nonsense from their stupid little face holes. And then we're going to do a lot of dunking on the people that said XRP is just a dino coin and it's dead. That does not make logical sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's just dead now, even though it's stayed in the top 10 for over a decade, its entire existence. It's a dead coin, never going to hit a new all-time high, but the market thinks it deserves to be up there because reasons. Okay. Yeah, I don't buy that crap. So it'll happen when it happens, but, I mean, XRP has been on a hell of a run recently. I mean, it was not long ago, it was at 38 cents. Very recently is at 38 cents, hit a high of 63 cents, and now it's back, fell below 60, now back above 60 cents. Like, it won't stay here forever. There's going to be a hard break at some point. There was this post also, and I shared this the other day from Crypto Insight UK. Here, I can make this full screen for a sec. He was just kind of warning, hey, there's probably a little bit of a corrective structure before we see a move to the upside. Could be warning that XRP potentially gets as low as 52 cents. And he was just providing an update more recently that, hey, XRP actually hang around 60 cents. He's certainly not the only one that thinks it's possible. We may have to wait a little bit longer before blast off, though. But I wanted to highlight that because that's completely contrary to what Leb Crypto is expecting in terms of at some point this week, perhaps XRP starting to rocket, and then that trip to doubling price taking 2 to 3 days. So, in fact, Leb Crypto, he's the only one I've seen that has stated that. But I found it interesting. If somebody's going to put their neck on the line like that, I respect it, and let's just see if they're right. And it's not about certainty. It's about probability of outcomes. You know, we're not really speaking in absolutes here, but he does think, Leb Crypto clearly does think that that's something that really might be happening, way sooner than later. Here's a post from chart analyst Greg Crypto. He says, XRP is on the move. XRP has to close above 64 cents to make higher high from 63 cents, which is the previous move. Yeah, so that's a level that I keep seeing cited, like roughly that. And, analysts are going to disagree on whether it's 64 cents, 65 cents, 66 cents. Fine, we're splitting hairs, kind of. That level, and then ultimately 75 cents is even more crucial. If we break 75 cents, that's when people say, okay, buckle up. That's what I keep seeing from multiple analysts. There's this post a couple days ago from chart analyst Dark Defender. He said, seems A wave is complete. So we can see a move towards 60 cents and then watch for the C wave. And he noted that C wave would be a corrective wave in a subsequent post here. And so we are now at that level where above 60 cents. And then he shared a little smiley face updating that yesterday. And then there was this, just this morning, Dark Defender posted this. This is an XRP USD chart. And he said, hi all, here is your updated 4-hour time frame chart. We are still on track based on our structure. C-Wave has started as expected at 60 cents, targeting 54.09 cents first. If it expands, then 49 cents will be the case today. Our target then will be 87 cents and $1.03. Have a great Sunday. So it hasn't dipped that low, at least at this point, and we're kind of getting to the point where we're towards the later part of the day. Happy to see that it's above 60 cents. So we'll find out together. But, the cool thing is, even though you're not going to have all the analysts agree on 100% of what's most probable in the short term, what matters is that big picture, higher time frame stuff, they all agree. XRP is going to hit a new all-time high and melt faces entering price discovery. Yes, I'm fully counting on that occurring. I also wanted to highlight this. I wanted to mention this real quick. There's this headline from CoinDesk, of course. FUD Desk. Ripple settlement hopes pushed XRP volumes above Bitcoin on South Korean exchanges this week. No, that's not the reason. You jerk faces. Not good. There's always got to be some sort of narrative. I don't buy that narrative at all. Now, it is indeed the case that that volume absolutely spiked. I mean, the crypto basic was covered too. You can see XRP overtakes Bitcoin in Korea, records 2x more trade volume. Yeah, and volume's been absolutely insane recently, though. At the moment I'm recording this, there hasn't been as much action, so it's about where it normally is. It's a little over $1.1 billion. But as far as the volume overtaking Bitcoin in Korea, this has happened a number of times, and I've happily reported on it when it has occurred. XRP is wildly popular over there. So then there happens to be a discussion within the XRP community and crypto broadly about, when's this Ripple lawsuit, the remedies portion of this lawsuit, finally going to conclude? And because that's being discussed, we attribute the action to that. Because reasons. That's what always freaking happens. But the truth is, this is organic, and there's precedent for this. This has happened a handful of times over the years. And it's fun to see when it does happen. XRP is wildly popular, and I'm sure it's going to happen again. At some point, XRP price is going to heat up even higher, and it's going to go ballistic. But, it shouldn't be surprising, though. I mean, recently, XRP volume actually got up to the highest I saw anyway. It was like $3.4 billion in a 24-hour period. And that's pretty insane. And that's before we're seeing XRP at a new all-time high in price discovery. When we get there, I can only fathom what that would be. Do you think we could reach like $10 billion in a 24-hour period? It would be neat to see. I'm not going to predict it, but it would be. It's going to be wild. Whatever it is, it's going to be absolutely insane. I'm sure it'll dwarf whatever happened in 2017 and early 2018 when XRP did hit a new all-time high, in part because there are way more people and institutions in crypto now. So it's going to run, in terms of the dollar, whatever dollar figure XRP runs to, my suspicion is it's going to run way higher, whatever that ends up meaning. Again, this is not a chart guy, though. I'm not going to take a stab at guessing what that might be. It'd be disingenuous. But suffice it to say, I'm with you guys and expecting that what's most probable is, yes, XRP hits a new all-time high at some point, probably in the not-too-distant future. I mean, look, we're in a bull run here. I can't relate to the people that are negative here. I know that some people have been negative recently, but this is the most excited I've ever been as an XRP holder, and I've been here since late 2017. Never sold a single XRP, but boy, you better believe I'm going to. If I'm sufficiently enticed. And that's why we're here, right? So I think we'll get there. Just got to be patient. I'm not a financial advisor. You should not buy or sell anything because of anything I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.